Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday, right? Yes, we're going to call it Terrific Tuesday. Okay. Is that good? Who's here? Some of you guys, you just are now posting your questions for the live. Thank you so much for everyone who does post a question. I look early, but then, I need to jump in the shower after I do yard work or take the trash out or do a reading or before I come on. And then, of course, I have readings to do after that. Thank goodness. And in that note, if you'd like to schedule a reading with me, please go to my website, thewayofpositivechange.com, to schedule your reading. Hi, Prairie. Hi, Marcia. I got your first question posted, Marcia. All right. I'm going to talk to you about the card of the day. But before, I just want to make an announcement. Tarot class starts on this Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. It'll be on Zoom. It's 8 consecutive weeks with practices on Sundays, also at 6 p.m. Eastern. There are 2 people who sent me, instead of sending money for the class, you sent payment requests through PayPal. So if you haven't heard back from me, I did email one email wouldn't go through. It was Grammy Grams or Judy, something like that. So if you know who that is, please get in touch with her. And I think the other one was Pamela. So check to make sure that it's gone through. I think I have everyone signed up. There's one person who didn't, 2 people that didn't send me an email that just paid for the class. I need your email. So please email me at thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com. All right. I'm so excited, even though I had a problem with Zoom. Did anyone have a crazy Mother's Day weekend? That would be me. Anyway, we're all set, and we're going to have a blast, and the first class is going to be mostly on Celtic Cross, because you got to know a spread if you're going to get some answers, right? So that's really important. Hi, Gretchen. How Spirit works. Okay, so let's talk about, Stacy B is going to be in class. Okay, so let's talk about the card of the day, the 4 of Wands. When this dropped out, this card tried to come out with it, okay? The bully card. So immediately I heard, because I thought, celebration? Okay, yesterday was the celebration day of, May 9th and all of that stuff when we were looking for clues then. And then I've heard, no, it's important to celebrate every small step you're taking, especially if you're healing from a broken relationship or a health thing that you're recovering from. Gregory here, that check is on its way. That question is on the questions. I always post when I'm going to do readings on the community page, so please post your questions there. I might take a few later. Anyway, if you've healed from the abuse of another person, relationship, or an unfair circumstance or situation, a bad doctor's report, or just a difficult time, which I think we all feel like this. Those cases are just worse, but I think we all feel traumatized by what we've been through, and the seemingly lack of action. However, I believe that we're gonna get some goodies coming. Anyway, just the more you're grateful, the more you're thankful, the more goodies you get, right? The law of attraction works. Also, this was very timely. I got this card of the day. I happened to watch Kim from Intuitive View, who I'm very fond of, her Mother's Day visions that she had, her messages. What an awesome video. Make sure you watch it just in case you want an uplifting message. If this isn't uplifting enough for you, celebrate. And I know that a lot of us have lost loved ones. My niece lost her mother just a couple weeks ago, just so fast. It was terrible. I've got a good friend and a good friend and a mentor that just passed. Those people don't have a chance on this level. Of course, they're at a higher level now, right? They're just wanting us to be good soldiers and keep carrying on. But those people don't have a chance in this world that we're on anymore. We're praying for them. We love them. We miss them. But even just waking up today is a victory. That you have the chance to manage your day the way you feel best. That's a victory. And we need to celebrate. Sometimes that's ice cream. Sometimes it's a gratitude list. Sometimes it's both. Sometimes it's you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Every small victory. If you've lost 2 pounds of pandemic weight, 1 pound of pandemic weight, if you started to walk in the last month, All right, we have a lot of questions. Jay's questions are on my phone. I didn't have time to write them down. I was outside this morning, but I want to take a look first. I was speaking to someone in prison the other day, and they told me that they're on COVID lockdown here in Florida. So that means that people can't go out and go to their Bible class, or they're not holding court sessions where you go to your own court hearing. So it's crazy. And that was here in Florida. So I want to take a look at how bad is this going to get. I've also noticed a few people in the store wearing more masks. So it's like it's like they're getting messages from up north that there's more cases. And of course, our vice president and then Anthony Blinken got it. And so let's just take a quick look at the crown bug. Hi, Becca. It's so nice to have you here. We're just going to take a look at it. COVID vaccines work. Of course, everyone here has been vaccinated. We all know that. For entertainment purposes only. I just want to see, how big, how icky is this wave going to get? And why are they're targeting autumn and winter, but it's like our numbers are up now. So I don't. Oh, good. You got your second booster last week. Yeah, I got mine a couple weeks ago. So how bad is this? Latest 5th wave is it going to be? Because they're expecting hospitalizations to go up too. Now, I haven't seen anything like that in our area, but one of my best friends just got over it. Okay, what does that tell us? People are wandering around, going to graduations and prom, and of course we want them to have their freedom. We want them to. But they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Everybody wants their freedom, regardless of whether there's a cliff there or not. They don't want the rulings. They don't want the rulings from this rule maker. So our perception, if we don't change our perception, thanks, Susie Z. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. We're hoping that we can have it better. Why is that there? Russia's going to have a problem. Oh, maybe it's already, and this is in the past position. So let's see if that's some of their own soldiers. We have a lot of decisions to make. People, boy, you've got to follow your head or follow your heart. If you don't want to listen, a lot of people are going to be following their heart. So be careful. I know that all of you will be careful. Listen, the numbers really go high. This is the most amount of anything you can carry, right? And it affects the economy. Oh boy, and there will be loss. So this isn't a good card for an outcome. And just like we're going to teach in the class, if you want to know, if you want to change this outcome, you have to address the challenge card and a couple of other things. All right, so yeah, I hear you, Jay, but this isn't really good because I don't have the Four of Swords. And this may really only affect the people who made a choice and followed, false advice, or the people who just didn't want to get it, or not the ones that can't get it. Don't email me, you guys. Not everyone can have a vaccine. Okay, so the people that oh, thank you, Adrian, Red Lentil Healing. That's very sweet of you. Did we go? I am not up on that. Did we go to retrograde? Is that what happened to me with Zoom yesterday? Is that what happened? I missed that. Oh boy, an uptick of because of summer travel and the graduations and prom. Maybe, boy, but I think this represents you and I. But then this represents you and I too, and we're tired of the people who don't want to follow the rules. We're tired of them. We don't wish them harm, but we're tired of them. What is that? Why is the Poodster card right there? Do you think it's his soldiers? Hi, Deborah. Deborah's traveling, girl. Okay. Okay, yes, it starts today. Well, thank you for letting us know, Adrian. But I think it started with me yesterday because I'm special that way. Oh, my goodness. And you said that you were going to host us soon, so let me know when you want to do that. It just can't be on a Thursday or Sunday evening. All right. Speaking of that, Denise from Spiritual Growth Row will be with me this Friday, regular time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Okay. What the heck is wrong with Macron? What's wrong with Macron? Thanks, Miss Prairie. That's very kind of you. Okay. What's wrong with Macron? What is wrong with him? He just won the election, and he goes up and he tells everybody, Ukraine is probably gonna take a very long time to get into the EU. And the EU lady, the leader of the EU lady, I wrote her name down, of course, Ursala von der Leyen, said no, she was going to try to expedite it, expedite. Mercury retrograde. Their entrance and acceptance into the EU. What is his problem? He didn't get enough airtime when he went to go sit at the long table across from the Pood. What's going on with Macron? Uh-oh. So he's a little feared of what he just did there. That just came flying out. What is going on with him? Well, Prairie, I think that's a good question. I think they all have to vote, and Hungary is in the EU. I'm not sure what it takes to get in. Where are you, Zinni? Uh-oh, she's meowing somewhere. I hear her. She's probably trapped somewhere. I don't know where she's at. The fur babies have been very problematic in our family, but thank God they're all okay. All right. Oh, boy, people, okay. The murder hornets are out. Right, Prairie? What? He's going to face, I can't even say it fast enough. He's going to face opposition. There's going to be people who want to compete against him. There's going to be combative things said. There's going to be protests. He's gotten himself into a whole world of hurt after they just loved him and invited. He got confused. All right. He'll be able to pull himself out of this. He's going to have to offer up that cup of love, but he's going to sing. This isn't good for him. I have no idea what went through his head. Apparently, a lot of clouds went through his head. My goodness, there's so many emotions coming out. I don't know. Let's just check to see. The Ace of Cups, you would think, pulls him out of it. Is he going to pull himself through this? Because this was a bad thing that he did. Okay, how will he be? All right, thanks for letting us know what the process is, you guys. Okay, will Macron keep his job? Will he be it? What's going to happen to him politically? Okay, so it's a long process, but we can speed things up. She already said, the leader said it could be sped up. Wow, that seems to be a card of the day hanging around. He is really he's gonna regret. He's gonna say, I'm sorry. Sa. 4 saws. I'm sa. Whew. Man, he really did it. Now, what? There's going to be another problem there. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I did not expect all these cards. The hell? France is going to have some really big problems. I mean, Macron has just, he just did a bad thing, and he's going to really have difficulty. Let me just make sure France is okay. Did you see all those bad cards? Oh my goodness. You checked Florida for what, Mystic Empress? This Saturday, May 14th, across the USA, the Women's March and protests. Check your state and see which towns. Oh, okay. All right. Is the country of France going to be okay, or are all those bad cards belonging strictly to Macron? Woo! That almost looked like physical harm. Where are you located, Mystic Empress? Remember when we started? I know Mystic Empress remembers, but remember before the war started, we kept getting Macron, or I kept getting messages about Macron, and like, how is he going to be involved in this? Why is his nose in this? What is he doing? It was trying to be a mediator. Okay, so they're going to have some more big money problems. So that is going to be a big, right, this is about their economy. And so I think they'll have some protests and economy. There's some other things in here too. They're going to be okay, but they certainly are not going to have the same feeling about Macron that they did when they voted for him. And yes, they will be okay, but their leadership, police, government issues, I'm sure Le Pen will have her nose in that somehow, but that doesn't look very good. Yikes, is what I would say. Okay. Should we do Jay's questions? I did COVID. Look, Allie P got me this special glitter pen. Thank you, Allie P. And thanks for everyone who sent well wishes for Sailor, our female black lab, my grand fur baby. Captain didn't get it. Yes, we're all nautical here. Captain didn't get it, thank God, and she's much better. We really are mystified as to what happened. Okay. So, just one more question. One more question about Ukraine. Let's see. Will the leader, Ursula von der Leyen? I'm sure I've butchered that somehow. Will she? Oh, the heck! A lot of bad, icky cards there too. Will she help them get in? Will Ukraine get into the EU soon? Thank you, Terry. Meeting with opposition. That's probably some of the longest people in there. Man, it's crazy. Can't they take out like the chess piece of Hungary and put in Ukraine instead? Can't they do that? Isn't that the way we can play? I think it's fair. Oh boy. I don't know how she's going to be able to do this. Somebody's shooting them down. Hungary and someone else. It isn't just who else could do this? Wow. This is a lot of people involved and a lot of processes and a lot, and this is conflict and it's just, what a mess. That's not happening right this. That's not happening right this second. All right. All right, well, I'm glad they're getting active. That's good. That's what we needed to do, right? We just need to take the next step. All right, how is Putin feeling right now? Ooh, Pooty for entertainment purposes only. The Poodster. How is the Poodster feeling after his seemingly regular parade where he didn't speak? It's scary when they're quiet, right? It's like when your kids get quiet and you're like, where are they? What are they into? Oh my gosh. He's going to try a different tactic. He is not satisfied, not one bit. And he isn't going to take that. He has one vision and one vision only, and he will not accept anything less. He wants to be the ruler. He wants to have the power. He wants to be the knuckle-dragging, club-hauling. What do carnies do? What do people want to? What do they do when they can't win at, with fair play? They cheat, or they use wicked strategery. That's a made-up word, I know. They cheat. They become the carny. Only the Pooty carny didn't really reveal anything yesterday. So I think he just sort of snuck around it. He just kind of got around it. He isn't happy. That card is coming up a lot today. I wonder if we're going to have some loss of people. He's not sure he's going to continue to fight. He feels wounded. He's going to try to continue offering the younger people a way. He's trying to get to the younger people to say, come on, let's do this. So more propaganda, more false media. These are the arts. He's going to get, looks like he could get somebody from Russia who believes in him to speak up for him, to get more people involved. Okay, and he's very immature. So lots of times when people have issues when they're older, not all, of course, not even half, but sometimes if you have problems later on in life, you can revert back to some childhood things. And he is very immature right now. He is the entitled brat and never satisfied. Okay, more is never enough. So what does he do? Okay, so what does he do? You're shrinking, David. You are not shrinking. Oh my goodness. Go out on that beautiful property of yours. What a beautiful place. Okay, so is he going to ramp up strikes now? Is he going to act out? Is he going to ramp up? Is he going to continue to be the bully? Is he going to make it worse for Ukraine? What are his actions now that he's pissed? Or will he just tell someone else to do it while he avoids everyone and lays down? I don't know what he's going to do. Let's see. Okay, he does have to get help from somebody else. Now, is that because he has to have this medical thing that we've seen coming up? I wonder if he said something like about Hungary to Macron and he's trying to enlist help from somebody else. And then he gives this big order. I think he has to hand over for entertainment purposes only. I think he has to hand over duties or whatnot while he gets stability back. He's trying to gain more ground. He is trying to put two things together. He's trying to make one compound out of two elements. In his future in the water. He's also going to make the younger soldiers, offer them a new deal. I'll give you more if you do more of this. Because some of them don't make it. Okay. Okay, so underhanded activities. I don't have this cyber card, but it looks like he's going to use. People get really upset about something that he uses. He's doing something very unfair. So that makes me think that he's going to use some sort of tactic or strike that he hasn't used. We know that he used something that wasn't allowed, some sort of weapon that wasn't allowed. And this means there's going to be more of that. He's breaking the rules, lying, and doing all things he's not supposed to do it with Seven of Swords and the Moon card. So you can just expect that he's not going to follow the rules, and he's going to continue to make problems. And he's trying to bring two things together. So I think these are more. I think this is the order for more strikes, and he's trying to get more people enlisted. He may even actually ask for help from another. I wonder if that's Belarus or who else could he enlist? He's trying to enlist people from another place. So, okay. All right. Well, there's supposed to be some rules about, POWs, PJB, and about what weapons can be used. There's supposed to be some, which I don't, why would we think he'd follow anything? Okay. All right, let's do one quick check on Ukraine. How are they going to be? Patriarch Krill is the other half. Okay, I don't know who that is. I have to write that down. Thanks for that. Who is that? Buka? K-I-R-I-L-L. Can't see with my. I have to look that up. Okay. The people of Ukraine, the country of Ukraine, are they going to be able to withstand these problems? Are they going to feel victorious? Are they going to be victorious? Will they be able to protect themselves? The people, the soldiers, the government, everybody. I was happy to see the First Lady of Ukraine come out, but I was also nervous. That also made me very nervous. Well, more people will leave. There's a problem with water. There's a problem by water. Okay, this is a very big struggle. Because of the other people that are helping the Putin. Oops. He's trying to leverage and take back. And they're going to keep trying. Okay, so they have to change something. They need to change their plan, change their perception, because the plan changed on the other side. Okay, this isn't up at the top. There's going to be some big problems. But again, this isn't up at the top. They have to change their strategy. Okay. All right, let's do Jay's questions. And then we're going to ask about Doug Mastriano. What a hot mess is that dude? I think he's up there in Pennsylvania and Johnnytown up there. Oh, if we have time, I'll do Romania, but I asked about them, but there was going to be a problem there. There was definitely going to be a problem there. I think their cards were, were their cards worse than, I have to go back and look at that. All right, let's take a look. Jay, do you remember whose cards were worse, whether it was Poland or Romania? Okay. How will relations be with Philippine President-elect Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and President Biden? I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that was happening. Oh my goodness. How will relations go between Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and President Biden? Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and President Biden. I just can't even believe that, Liz L. I can't even believe that is happening. It's like we're in some sort of time warp, drop back to the, I'm honest to goodness. Okay, it's okay. We march forward. Okay, no, they don't agree with each other. They're very passionate about how they feel, and they will speak so. No, they don't get their wish. No. Whereas they had acquiesced before with control and given, no. Each party wants to control. Oh, well, there might be a deal here. Oh, Biden's going to try to work with them. It's a lot of work and a hot mess, and is most work that he's going to keep trying. He's going to say, well, let's talk. And then it's not so great. And then he's just going to say, let's try to work on these things. Let's try to work on these things. Does their country need a lot of infrastructure work? There's going to be something they can work out with infrastructure. Something where they're manufacturing something, or they're helping them with something here. So we'll have to stay tuned with that. This isn't so hot, but it looks like they may be able to come over an agreement with something that is made or that puts money in both people's pockets. And there you have that. All right. Okay. What's Jay's other question? That was a great question, Jay. Will Sweden and Finland be admitted to NATO this week? I hope so. That's a big time, short time frame. Will Sweden and Finland be admitted to NATO this week? I feel like they're working on it. Not yet. Working on it, there's a problem. Someone's creating a problem. And there's a weird entanglement with a false sense of responsibility to someone that's bad. Okay, Knight of Pentacles means it's slow. So there's great hope. There could be an announcement that it's coming. If it doesn't happen, this week, it's slow. But they're still hitting some snafus. These are not fast cards. They're hitting more problems quickly, and then something comes out here good in the end, and then they're granted this. As of this week, I would, it's possible with this, but I would think it would be a little bit further down the line with those two slow cards there. But it could be this week. Okay. Like I said, I'll be here Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern with Denise, and we'll try to go through as many questions as we can. All right. I wanted to take a quick look at Doug Mastriano. He's running there's currently 9 GOP candidates running for the Republican spot for governor. Will he be successful? Doug Mastriano, what a piece of work. He's everywhere from Q to Top Religion to Trump. It's just, oh, what a mess. What a mess. Okay. Will he be successful to become the top candidate? I think he's equal with someone else here. He wants a GOP nomination for Republican, GOP for governor for Pennsylvania. Doug Mastriano. I mean, I had such a bad feeling all the way down to my feet. Thank you. That's a great way. Thank you, Jay. Will Doug Mastriano be successful in his bid for governor of Pennsylvania? He's got some oligarchy money stuff going on there. Oh, but he's sort of stuck. Rallies, parties. Money, donations. He's going to have a huge online presence. Boy, if I didn't know better, I would say there was some mishandling of some things behind, like we can't see this, and something written. There's going to be a problem with the ballots there. And a choice, decisions. Okay, he looks like he's coming forward, but there's going to be some problems with this election and the ballots there. But he is marching forward. He is going to really, if he falls backwards towards the end, he is going to say that everything was fixed. And it looks like there could be probably he did it. Oh my God. Okay. I think everyone's hoping for the Democrat John Shapiro up there. Let's just ask about him. Democrat nominee for governor, Josh Shapiro. Will he make it? Oh, interesting, David Curley. Okay, I didn't know that. So maybe that could be a big problem. There's some sort of big decision with him. Boy, okay, Shapiro is really working. They have to work harder. They don't have this in the bag yet. Not in the bag. Meeting with a lot of opposition. I have to rev it up. Okay, looks like he comes out with that. But they have to work harder. And the opposition will be so fierce. Whew. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, so Marcia wanted to know the future of Josh Hawley. Will he have to leave the Senate because of his January 6th participation? Is Josh Hawley going to have to leave his post because he did something bad? Josh Hawley, you going far, far away? Right, Jay? Okay. Josh Hawley. This is Marcia's question. Is he have to gonna have to leave Senate for January 6th? Participation. There's going to be a hearing. Okay, he's in big trouble. All right, so that was a really big question. He has to wait and see. There's a lot of emotion around this 2 aces. Someone's going to pull a rabbit out of their hat and try to save him in this, but he is in big trouble. He may be able to get out of this trouble by giving up information on someone, but 2 aces is usually a change of places for me, and this is a really big problem. I don't know if he can save himself here. Someone's going to try to save him. You'd have to do a lot of work because this card is much stronger. Someone's going to try to help, or he may be able to save himself with good press by saying, you know, he was helpful. I think it's too much. Bye, Terry. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Thanks to all the moderators. Jay, Sharon Sight, Patricia, Lucky Girl when she's looking. Okay. All right. Julie wanted to know, will Tim Ryan win Ohio Senate? Boy, Mercury retrograde. I can't talk very well. Can't speak very well this. Chris. I'm getting ready for class. I've been through so much this past weekend. My good Lord. Okay. Julie, will Tim Ryan win Ohio's Senate seat over J.D. Vance? Tim Ryan win. Oops. They're going to have to come after him for something he voted against. He does have good money behind him, though. He'll do a bit of his own strategery. He isn't feeling really happy right now. I think he's concerned. They're looking to see what, you know, what little things they can pull out of their hat right now. He isn't happy. They're going to run an ad about him that just isn't fair. It isn't right. It isn't fair. This looks like he can move forward. I think we'll have to ask about him in a little bit. He has to raise more money. Will he win? His cards look good for right now. So let's check back in. I don't like this lineup right here, but they look good for moving forward right now. But I don't like the sun on its side, ever. And someone else can push him right out of his seat with that. Okay. So please remind me to ask that question again. Remember, if you're just tuning in, if you didn't receive an email from me about Tarot class that begins this Thursday, if you just paid through PayPal, which I'm very grateful that you paid for class, but I need your email address. So make sure that I have your email address, please. Whatever no idea asked. President Biden is working on a plan to fight inflation. Will that include a stimulus package? I think he's floated the idea. There's Lucky Girl. Thank you, Lucky Girl. Okay. Whatever no ID asked, President Biden is working on a plan to fight inflation. Will that include a stimulus package for anyone? Also, I heard that they passed a security bill for the Supreme Justice. Hi, Lucky Girl. For their protection because there were protesters outside their homes. We don't wish anyone ill will, and this is for entertainment purposes only. But I think we would be allowed to protest wherever we want. Wow, how does this stimulus package end up with a COVID card? Oh boy. I mean, inflation thing. Oh, COVID makes a problem. Oh my gosh, the COVID stimulus thing. What the hell? Heck? What in the cornbread hell? This isn't good. Do over. Ah. Oh, this is a mess from the get-go. Oh my gosh, this is okay. It's getting better, buttery, better. Everything's better with butter. Apparently, after we all can't sleep and have problems, there's some sort of an offer here. Okay. Oh my goodness, but what a mess getting up. Oh my heavens, what a mess. Okay. He said he would make it a top priority. Yep, they need to have rent restriction on how much they can raise the rate. They need to build more 3D homes. I'm not in the stock market, but if I get in soon, that's where I'd go. Okay. And Alexis asked, will the minimum wage, well, she asked when Beto gets in. So I can't, that's another question. So I will ask, thank you for the question, Alexis. Will the minimum wage go up in Texas? Thank you, Jay. Will the minimum wage go up in Texas? My stomach's growling. Will the minimum wage go up in Texas? This year, next year, will it go up soon? I got everything crossed for oh no, Karen Dean. Well, we all wish you wellness soon. Take care. Okay, so JL, thank you for your donation. I asked your question all the way at the very beginning of this video. I asked how bad it was going to get, so you must not have been with us there. So watch the replay. There's a lot of opposition for this. They're going to try to go for a ruling. Okay, I'm going to say yes. Yay! And maybe that's another way of answering whether Beto gets in, right? All right. Okay. So tarot class starts Thursday. I'm going to do a reading for you and I because I feel like we really need it really bad. I do it at the end of each video. We need it really bad right now. Those were some really awful cards. I need your email. I'll be sending out Celtic Cross for you to print out. So stay in touch with me. And you can text me. You can text me. If you've got my email, you have my number. Okay. Thank you, Coltos. That's very sweet of you guys. All right. What do you and I need to know? Are we in for a tough time in these next few months? Maybe that's why our guides and angels want us to stay in the day that we're in. Just start off being grateful that we got up this morning. I've lost 3 people that I cared about recently. I'm sure you have lost some too, unfortunately, but it really does. It is a splash of water in your face. But we're going after the meanie bullies, right? That was the other card that came up. What do you and I need to know? It was the 4 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. So we will have victory over the bully people. Don't worry. We're going to make it. Prairie and I do text one another. A lot. Okay. But that's good. Okay. All right. There's a whole world of opportunity. Okay, so this is a big message. It's so profound. There's so much that we can do. The whole world is your oyster. It's like, this is a portal card. Let's go through it. Let's sign up to see where we can be active and where, because this is inactivity. We need to, the 7 of Pentacles means we need to hoe our row when we're gardening, right? Did I say that right? I'm not going to switch it around. Okay. All right. So there's a world of opportunity. Oh, look to see where you want to plant some seeds of investment. Let's leave sadness in the past. We have these 2 cups that are waiting for attention to get up, and we awaken the warrioress within. And don't take anything personal. Just let's do what we need to do. Careful not to take things too personal. Okay, there's that card. Apparently, our guides and angels are letting us know we're in for a little bit of a difficult time. So people that don't play fair, they don't even know what fair play means, are going to be out. This is aggressive drivers. These are the Doug Mastrianos, the Trumps, and so, but regardless of what they're doing, we can do so much more because we have the World card. They don't. All they have is a bunch of swords, and at the end of the day, that won't feed them. That won't love them. It won't feed them, and it won't sustain them. We have to stick together. And in some ways, throw caution to the wind. You might want to gamble a little bit. You might want to play a few games that you're good at. But this is, take a chance. Take a chance. Join Biden in the fight. Listen to what he's going to say. He's going to say something really important. So hopefully he said it already today. Hopefully he did this already. See how you can help your neighbor. Pay it forward. Pay it forward. Take some chances. Put yourself out there. Get your warrior outfits on and make a go of it. We have some we have some action to take against bullies. Bullies are really, boy, are they going to try. They're really going to be out in full force. So thank you for the message, guides and angels, and we will stick together, and together we will win. So don't worry, we're not stuck. The biggest thing is to keep moving forward. How are you going? What contribution are you going to make? Can you march? Can you make a donation contribution to your favorite campaign? Marching, show up, helping food banks. You know what to do, you guys. We stick together and we win. Biden wins too. All right? Okay, is there anything that we don't know that we need to be careful with? Stacy, I think you sent me an email or something while I was. Is there anything we don't know that we just need to? The bullies are going to be out in full force. Okay, so we just have to. If we all stick together, they can be defeated. Okay, and the angels are helping us. All right. So, and any element can be tempered by another element. So that's all we have to do. Right? Okay. Okay. All right, you guys. Much love to you. Got a couple readings to do. And it isn't too late to sign up for class. I am going to run another one because there will be quite a few in this class. But we're going to have Sunday night practices too. And that may be an hour and a half to 2 hours, just depending on how much time everybody needs. Okay? All right. Much love to you. And take care. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks, moderators. And I will see you later. What am I doing?